was born on August 4th, 1861. And Charles Seaberger was born on May 14th, 1849. I like escalators because they like they go up and down, so it's kind of fun when you go up and down. And escalators, they're made because it's faster way. Instead of walking stairs and stairs, you just go up escalators and you won't have to walk that much, even though walking is good for you. Escalators was the company that made energy for escalators was Power. I can't pronounce it. It's Controlling, and they made energy for escalators to move up and down. When escalators were first made, they had a green light so that they won't stumble, so that when somebody's walking down, nobody will stumble or fall. But now they have a yellow line that shows where you go. Here's my poster that I made for escalators.
Very good. And what is that?
A little escalator I try to make out of paper.
Oh.
It goes up. So.
Oh, that's wonderful. Thank you, Cece. You did a wonderful job.
Thank you.
Next, Nakaya Ross.
Good afternoon, class. My name is Nakaya Ross, and my poster was on adhesive tape. Adhesive tape was invented in 1830. Richard Lee Drew invented adhesive tape. The reason why he invented adhesive tape is because so that way you won't have to poke nails in your wall. You can use tape, and then you can get it off whenever you want. There's self-adhesive tape is used for like if you have a cut or medical use, because you use it for medical use for a reason, so that way so if you get hurt in your hand and you cannot find a bandage, you will use adhesive tape. Adhesive tape was patented in 1835. They also use adhesive tapes for any kind of sport, so that like if you're in the pool and you have a scar on your skin, you would put a self-adhesive tape on it, and waterproof tape, so that way you will not so it won't damage your body. This is my poster.
Very good. Good job. Thank you. Okay, Christopher Sayers.
Good afternoon, class. My name is Christopher Sayers. My project is the battery. The first battery was created by Alexander Volta in 1800s. To create the Volta battery, he made a stack by alternating layers of zinc, blotting paper soaked in salt water and in silver. This arrangement was known as the Volta pile. The top and bottom layers of the pile must be made by different metals. If you attach a wire to the top and bottom of the pile, you can measure a voltage and a current on the pile. The pile can be as high as you like, each layer increasing the voltage by a fixed amount. In 1800s, before the invention of the electrical generator, the Daniell cell was extremely common for operating telegraphs and doorbells. What's in a battery? A positive electrode. This can be a chemical such as carbon that allows electric current to be generated. A negative electrode, such as zinc, that also allows electric current to be generated. Electrolyte, a liquid with something dissolved in it that conducts electricity. A separator, an insulator, or this is my project.
All right, very good, Christopher. And you knew a lot about the project. And what I like about it, you all had less than what, 4 or 5 days. I'm so impressed. Let's give yourselves a firecracker praise. Oh, I am so impressed. Okay, now we will hear from Kiana. Great job, class.
Good afternoon. My name is Keon Coney, and I had the phonograph. The person who made the phonograph was Thomas Edison. Thomas Edison was born February 11th, 1847. He died October 18th, 1931. And he had 5 sisters. He had 5 brothers and 1 sister. And his sister got married, and I think she had 2 children. And the reason why he made the phonograph is because so you can listen to music. And also, in my social studies book, you can also call the phonograph a record player. But when I looked on the internet, you can also call it a gramophone. So, the reason why he made it is that you can record music and put it on a disc. And also that you can listen to speeches, because radios were made back then. Yeah, this is my
Ooh, I love it. Good job. Excellent. Thank you, Kiana. Very good. Okay, next we will have Cambria Smothers.
Good afternoon, class. My name is Cambria Smothers, and my project was on blue jeans. Levi Strauss invented blue jeans in 1873 with Jacob Davis. Levi Strauss was born February 26, 1829, and he died September 26, 1902. The one reason that he invented blue jeans is because in World War II they used to wear Levi's blue jeans and coats for clothing. And another reason that he invented blue jeans is because in the winter time you can't wear shorts and your legs will freeze, so you can wear blue jeans to cover up your legs. Levi Strauss had 3 brothers and 3 sisters, and he was never married or didn't have any kids. He was born in Germany, and his real name was Loeb, but he changed it to Levi when he came to America. Also, Levi Strauss helped his 2 brothers in America for their good company. Years after that, he started his own company called Levi Strauss and Company, which started to make clothing like coats, blue jeans, shirts, and other type of goods. This is my poster.
Oh, I love it. Okay, and what things are your posters displaying? It's a lot of different pictures.
Well, this one is when he started to make blue jeans, when I said that you can't really wear short skirts in the wintertime.
Okay.
And then these were just different type of World War II kind of jeans.
Okay.
And then those are supposed to represent his 2 brothers come to America.
Okay.
And then that's a sign, his like advertisement.
Mm-hmm.
And then those are just like a good store, because his 2 brothers had a game plan. And then the jeans were mostly for Labradors.
Okay.
And then in 2015, Levi Strauss blue jeans are still in style in America.
They sure are. I had on some Friday. Yay! Good job. Thank you, Cambria. Thank you very much. Okay, Tanika Quainton.
Good afternoon, class. My name is Tanika Quainton, and my presentation is about the electric car. Thomas Sapor invented the electric car in 1835. He invented the electric car to get to places quicker. And without the electric car, on the roads would be full of people walking everywhere. And this is my poster about the electric car. And if you can see right here, electric mean that it works by battery. And without the battery, it would not be any cars. And Cordy has the traffic light. And with the car, the traffic lights help people where to go, hoping they won't get injured or hurt.
Okay.
And this is my poster.
Very good. Is that the man who invented? Okay, Thomas Dame. Okay, very good. Thank you, Tanika. Thank you, Tanika. Very good. Okay, next we will have Perel Lowe.
Good afternoon, class. My name is Perel Lowe, and my invention is on the axe. The axe was made by the cavemen millions of years ago, but the axe back then was made of stone and did not have a handle. Years later, the cavemen learned how to add a wooden handle, giving it more power. In 3,500 BC, the cavemen added copper and steel to the axe. There were 3 types of axes: the one-headed axe, or you can call it the regular axe, the battle axe, and the throwing axe. The one-headed axe was only used for tools only. Most people tried carrying it in battle, but they never succeeded. The throwing axe was just like the battle axe, but the handle was shorter, so that meant that the people that made the throwing axe did not want you handling it in your hand. The battle axe was just like the throwing axe, but the handle was longer and it required more skills. This is my poster.
All right, very good drawing, Perel. And these showing the different axes. Okay, very good. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Samaria Phelps.
Good afternoon, class. My name is Samaria Destiny Phillips, and my invention was on the heating furnace. The heating furnace was invented by Alice Parker in 1919. Alice Parker was born in 1895 and she died in 1983. The heating furnace was used for Alice Parker got tired of cold winters and wanted a source that could only keep one room in the house warm. So when she walked out of the other rooms, she got very cold. So she invented the heating furnace to keep all rooms in the house warm. Alice Parker only became a inventor because she thought it was one of the most greatest inventions in all time. And I believe that the heating furnace was a very great invention also, because if we didn't have the heating furnace, like right now the season is winter, we'd be freezing cold.
That's true.
And thank you for this to my invention. And this is my post.
What is that? You created a heating furnace?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, let me see. Good job. Go, Samaria. Give her a hand clap. Thank you. Very creative. Very creative. Okay. Otoria Hammock.
Good afternoon, class, and my name is Otoria Kira Hammock, and my invention is the cotton gin. And about the cotton gin was that it was made by 1860 in the eve and Civil War, and Eli Whitney, he the one who make the cotton gin, and Eli Whitney, he didn't like it. He wanted to make the cotton gin because he wanted like people to wear like supplies. And when I'm thinking about that, I think that he was right, because if we don't have no clothes, we had no cotton gin and we had no materials.
Okay, that's a good point.
And Eli Whitney, he had 4 sons, and one of them name is Eli Whitney Jr. He had a wife. Her name was Isabella Faye.
Mm-hmm.
His mother was named the same thing, but she died when he was 16.
Mm.
So he started making like nail machines and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Then he started making then he started thinking about the cotton gin. And this is my poster. And over here, I
Okay.
drew it,
Good job.
and I put cotton because I want to make it interesting. And over here, he made a speech over here and over here. And this
Okay.
is a cotton gin, like you make it formal. And
Okay.
this is how you make it.
Oh, okay. Very good. Good, Arturia. Thank you. All right, Ricardo Messias. I am very impressed with the knowledge that you all have, and I think you're doing a wonderful job in expressing yourself so far. So give yourselves a firecracker praise. I love it. Thank you. Okay, Ricardo.
Good afternoon. My name is Ricardo Macias, and my project is on the iron and ironing board. And I have two different people that invented.
Okay.
And the first one is Sarah Boone. She was the one who invented the ironing board in 1892. She was born in 1832 and she died in 1904. I believe without the ironing board,
Go ahead. Just do whatever you need to do. This is your presentation.
well, okay, so she invented the ironing board.
Mm-hmm.
And when she invented the ironing board, she made it narrow and curved because on one sleeve, the board was reversible. So one like if you're when you're ironing a sleeve on here, it will get both sides.
Okay.
And my other person is Henry Silly. He was born in May 20th, 1861, and he died in 1882. He made the iron in 1861. The Chinese people know that the Chinese were the first ones to use the iron, and this is the iron that they used.
All right. How did they get that to heat up, Ricardo?
Well, I believe they used a furnace,
Mm-hmm.
maybe,
Mm-hmm.
and then they used it in. They come in different pounds. It's 5 through 9 pounds,
Mm-hmm.
and this is an 8 pound. It says it right here in the middle.
Okay. Well, thank you for bringing that in for us to see that. Give him a hand clap. Good job, Ricardo. Thank you for the knowledge. Okay, Courtney Dowell.
Good afternoon, class. My name is Courtney Dell, and my invention was a traffic light. The first traffic light was actually invented in the late 1800s by J.P. Knight in England. It was an oil, so it could explode. A few days after it was installed, it did explode, and then they decided that it just wasn't good enough. A couple of years later, in the early 1900s, Garrett Morgan sent in a patent for an electric traffic light that is still in use today. The traffic light colors are green, red, and yellow, and those colors are primary colors, and that's why they were picked so colorblind people could still see them while they were driving, so they wouldn't be clueless of what was going on. The traffic light is a great reason because if you didn't have traffic lights, people would just keep going, and accidents like this could happen.
Okay, and you created that street and the cars
Yes, ma'am.
and the little traffic light. That is adorable. Very good, Courtney. Well, I don't know about you all, but I am very, very glad for the traffic light.
Yes.
Very good, very good. Thank you, thank you. Good job, Courtney.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Okay, next, Eric Campbell.
My invention is on the oil cup. It was invented in 1872 by Elijah McCoy. He traveled from Canada to the United States to get more information on building more things so he could come up with more inventions. Oil cup was helpful to Americans and other races because if you didn't have an oil cup, you can go to the grocery store, and they needed steamboats, and the steamboats needed oil to carry supplies over the world.
That's true.
And you couldn't drive cars.
That's true. So oil cups are very, very important to machinery as a whole, isn't it?
And I believe that Elijah McCoy was very smart to come up with an idea like this. So, because he knew cars was getting invented at that time, and they needed oil or something to move and run with.
All right, very good. And what is your visual aid?
This is my poster.
Okay.
Oh, God, sorry.
Okay, let's see.
And this is a picture of Elijah McCoy, and this is a
Great
picture
drawing.
of the oil cup.
Okay.
And I put a train and a steamboat.
All right, let's see. Good job. Thank you. Very good drawing. Very thoughtful, Eric. Good job. Okay.